Here I am. It's 2 more days till Halloween. And yeah, here I am just playing College Football 25. I don't think I didn't do that Halloween one. There was something. Something scary happened. Alexa, who is Coastal Carolina playing? Alexa, who is Coastal Carolina playing? Wrong way. Oh god, let's see how this goes. Yeah, green fence. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah. Oh. I like that. That's nice. Okay, here you go. Okay, here you go. Here we are.
Welcome to Brooks Stadium and a unique environment in college football.
Coastal Carolina.
The teal field. You know the shot to clear.
Oh, I didn't know I had teal field.
Today,
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice look.
From the Sun Belt.
Teal and black. Teal helmet.
Taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Chanticleers will kick it away to start.
Look kind of like you're solid.
Return trying to get better field position. Bulldozes his way through. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Like
so the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game.
9-2
and when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's quick. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage.
Makes the grab inside the 30. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. A first down run on the doorstep. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal. Got it! He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurd.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Vasco. It's complete to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
And the Chanticleers will move the sticks. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Throwing right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Ready to fire from the pistol. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They try to pop a run on the draw. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Chanticleers will line it up on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Chanticleers have moved it inside the 20. On the run, it's Bennett. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Movement here from the tight end. Bully ball on third and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Now, I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try.
And it's caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Coastal.
And What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Wants to throw on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They want to just keep throwing it. That's caught. It's Chapman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Quarterback now on the run, still working.
Okay.
At midfield, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Back to pass, it's quick. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Snags it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll go to the air. It's complete. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback extends the play. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Oh, crap.
Here's the pass. Intercepted. Taking it away.
No.
Touchdown, Marshall. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, not again.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Back-to-back drives.
They'll throw it on first down. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Down to the 23 for this first and 10. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After misfiring, it's second down. He'll pull it on the read. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too.
Makes the grab on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding...
Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defense...
He'll take a shot. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Dropping back, it's Basco. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? One final play before the end of the quarter.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to run it in.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Lining up for the PAT.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll call for the fair catch here. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage. So wave off the turnover, give up the yardage. It'll be 1st down. He's got his man.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Makes the grab. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to the end zone.
Touchdown.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure.
Okay, the loss don't look as bad
And
now.
most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alexa, who is NC State football playing? Really? I'm black helmet. Oh yeah. Black. Oh. Alexa, who is Georgia Tech playing? Okay, there we go. Alright, here we go. It's starting. Okay. Here we are. Okay.
Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina. Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack. And the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So NC State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone, and that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody can catch it.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, and you open it up for the passing game.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making
touchdown.
And he snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Yellow Jackets offense has the ball for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got to...
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
Yes,
What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. The offense starts with a short field. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Oh,
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. They're going to test the right side with this one.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
oh crap.
Ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into for a quarterback were smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
He's got it on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Back to throw, it's King. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The short hands, it's Singleton. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that with his arms.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to throw, it's King. It's complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off Needleman or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Concepcion. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Finds his man in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Waters.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Dropping back, it's McCall. Makes the catch.
Touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, and you keep finding them.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
He's knocked the ball. Yeah.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
To the air, it's King. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Waters. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs management. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Caught close to the marker. It's Concepcion. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. NC State on the move. Set up with another first down. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive.
Oh, crap.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
Come on.
Absolute shank. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Gets it out fast. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Looking to pass. It's King. They've got the screen set up. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen...
Picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And they got him for the sack.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's King. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Grab near the marker. It's Haynes. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll come out throwing on first down. Tosses it incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. They're bringing heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Haynes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to throw. It's Kane. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling, the best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense, where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
That's it.
In the post-game, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say,
shut him
let me
out,
tell you
but
something,
I
Mr.
did.
Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that
Just
matters,
enjoying
Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alexa, who is Texas playing? Alexa, who is Tennessee football playing? Okay, so that's the end of the stream. We'll see you in the next stream, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm streaming on Friday or not on Halloween. Maybe.